goody, what's goody, what's goody, what's goody, what's goody, what's goody, what's goody? What's goody, guys? It's Kimi. And I'm back with my tea of the day. What's goody, guys? How y'all been? Okay. It's giving January still. How are we doing? What's going on? Let's get into some gigs. Okay, guys, so how are we feeling? Because it is, January 16th? Or the 15th? The 15th or the 16th of 2026. How are we feeling in the beginning of the year? Are we accomplishing anything? Is the thing that we really wanted to happen thus far that happening and the given? Or is it just going to be a cool collective year? Because we got a whole bunch of other days to accomplish what we need to accomplish. Now let's have the conversation. How are we feeling mentally right now? Because then all that's going on throughout the week. We've been hearing this getting shut down, this getting shut down. I think they're trying to get rid of Martin Luther King Day. ICE is icing. The Cheeto is Cheetoing. Leaving on his fucking Cheeto dust. Let's give it. He wants a fucking democracy. He wants to be a diplomat. He just wants to be the end all be all. And everything that he says, this has to happen. That's what it's given. It's given, no. That's never been the case. And the sad part is, America has built its fucking backs off of immigrants. But yet you want to detain them and send them back to their countries. Their country is here, sweetheart. Your wife is an immigrant, ain't she? Last time I checked. And who gave her the authorization to come out with a fucking movie about being the first lady? No one fucking gives a fuck about you being the first lady. I'm sorry. Your first lady isms does not give what the other first ladies that we fucking rock with. And it's apples and oranges at this point, sweetheart. We don't care. I promise you we don't care. I promise you, whatever that little movie's about to be, I don't want it. You know, don't want it? I do not want it, like at all. Like at all. Mm-mm. No ma'am, no ham, no green eggs, a motherfucking ham. So I want to get into friendships in 2026. I want to get into that topic, that sticky topic, but a wonderful topic. And so one of my besties definitely gave me an idea yesterday. And I think she's going to kind of piggyback off of it. So I think it's going to be cool when I see her video and she watches mine. What we both brought to this topic. So the topic is just like, how do you build friendships and how do you maintain the friendships? Especially one, when you may be far away. Because, we can't act like distance don't play a factor in certain things, right? Or just the longevity of their friendships. Like, what is your longest friendship? And what does that look like in today's day? And what is your shortest friendship? And what does that look like in today's day? So let's get into some things. So as you know, both of my friends are far. One is in Connecticut, not as far, but still travel-wise and scheduling and X, Y, and Z. It's not the easiest to connect on a physicality level where we're in each other's face and stuff like that because, you know, she has a life, I have my life. But I feel like our friendship has tested the time because I knew her since I was working at Brain Reed. So it's definitely like right before I moved to Atlanta. So it's definitely given 2011, 2012. It's definitely given in that age range, in that year range. So, no, we knew each other for years. And we blossomed so much, we grew so much. Personally, and then together-wise into our friendship. But when we both decided to move, because I moved to Atlanta before she moved to Connecticut, and then when I did come back, there were certain conversations that needed to be had. especially when she moved to Connecticut and like that was that end all be all. And there was definitely conversations that needed to be had, and it was, to be honest, you have to make the time. Simple. You have to communicate and you have to make the time to be around each other. Whether it's been going to Connecticut, whether she's coming to New York, the different events and birthdays and this time around, making sure that we're still being seen and being heard, and those deep conversations that we have. And just making the time and the effort to be around each other as much as possible. And the daily affirmation, the daily texting, the daily calls, the daily posting, the tweets, the this, the that, like those all equate to maintaining and continuously building that friendship. For it to be long lasting, for it to have longevity, for it to have legs, for it to have a structure to fucking stand on. And a lot of friendships nowadays don't be having that structure, meat and potatoes, that like old school, like they don't be having that. And it's perfectly fine. But just like my other best friend in Virginia, we try to make the time to see each other as much as possible. The calls, the texts, the effort is the most important part. And as long as just in any friendship, we don't miss or lose the aspect of the effort made, then whatever that structure, whatever that friendship is needing, is gonna work itself through. As long as there's communication and as long as there's that effort from both parties to make it work or to make it last or to continue to build the structure or to just know what it is. Like, friendship is extremely important for me. Because those friendships become your village. And everyone, I continuously say, but everyone needs a what? A village. Everyone needs a village. Everyone requires a village. Everyone deserves a village. Because without a village, that life is hard. That life is hard, child. Child? Without a village? That means you're not giving what you need to give. That means you really don't have that support system, and that's unfortunate, especially like in the field that I work in. And just hearing these stories of these men not having a village, and it's like, it's heartbreaking to be at a certain age and not have anyone to rely on, not have anyone to talk to. It's sad as hell, but it's also concerning. Like, what kind of person was you? Like, what did you really give into this world for you to be left with nobody at all? That's not good. That means you missed the mark on a lot of things, child. But friendship is important. My longest friendship was from, I got what, maybe 2-3 people I really talked to from middle school? Like, middle school slash, the people from elementary school, for the most part, they're high and by with the associates. But my bro, Bam, probably one of the longest friendships I've had, middle school. The first day I met bro, I already knew it was up. I already knew he was super cool. We were super different, but super the same all in one. And our friendship has just grew over the years. And like, that's my dude. Like, that's my dude. But friendship is so important. And then you get to learn yourself throughout the different friends that you have, the different friendships that you try to build, the different friendships that may not work out, the different friendships that are your staple. Like, for me, in this time of my life, if I'm going to build a friend, because I'm 37 years old, I'm not really necessarily looking for friendship. But if I do happen to build a friendship with somebody, I just need it to be, equally yoked. I just need it to be where we're on the same page about what we're trying to do in terms of X, Y, and Z, Y, X. I just need to be able to trust that person. Like, I take friendship very seriously. I love hard. Like, that is a trait I would never, never, ever, ever let die. Like, I love hard. And when I really fuck with you, I really fuck with you. Like, I'll tell you like the darkest secrets, child. And when I feel like I can't do that, I'm like, I don't know. Like, I've had so many friendships throughout my life, but then I've had so many people, unfortunately, disappoint me within the friendship or within those connections and those conversations or those lacks of conversations or those lacks of effort. Like, there's several friendships that you will have where it would test your motherfucking gangster. Because they're like, oh, they really fucking trying to play with me. But then there will be other friendships that would be so fucking easy. But it'd be too easy. It was like, we're not really growing. And in terms of life, we gotta grow. Like, growth? Grow. G-R-O-W, like grow. Because if we're not growing, boo-boo, like, what are we doing? Because I need to grow. So I need you to grow, so our friendships can grow. And we can grow personally outside of our friendships. But oftentimes when people grow, or when a person grows, then the other person, there's a disconnect. And that happens extremely often. And that's unfortunate that it happens that way. But life be life there. And when you don't have those hard conversations, then sometimes it doesn't even need to be hard. It's just, it is what it is. Like, I like a friendship where even if we don't talk for months, and it's given, we fall back into like a fucking jello. Like, it's so easy. It's just like, oh, okay, child, I haven't seen a few months, but when we see each other or when we really connect, and we have those times, it's like nothing passed, like no time passed at all. It's getting back to like when we was back in our 15, 16, 20s, early 30s, like whatever time or chapter that you met me in. And I'm always gonna be that. But friendship is super important. Having a village is super important. Doing the work to maintain those friendships are super important. Having those conversations, like there's several friendships that I personally had that needed some work, that needed some fine-tuning, that needed to be combed out, picked out, addressed, laid out on the table. And once we got through those hiccups and hurdles and the disconnects and the things that we both knew, we definitely need to fix this because I love you and I know you love me. But we need to iron certain things out so the friendship could maintain that integrity, maintain that loveness, maintain the toughness, maintain just the love that we have for each other. And it's blissful, like super blissful. Let's get into, Housemaid. If y'all not have seen Housemaid yet, go see it. Housemaid is a movie, kind of typical, but not typical, if you know what I mean. Like, if you know, you know. But Housemaid was basically my boo. I forgot her name. But she hired a maid to help out in the house. So I'm like, okay, get a little typical. But then she started to tweak a little bit. Shorty was tweaking. Shorty was having some mental health issues. 1000%. So I thought. But then I'm like, okay. Oh, she's just really being a bitch. Like, you really hired this girl to now then try to play in her face and make it seem like she's doing X, Y, and Z and Z, Y, X. But that's not even the case. But that ending, when we really found out what happened, on why the wife was acting the way she was acting towards the maid, kind of hinted to like, I'm sorry I got you into this shit, but I'm trying to do shit so I can either try to get rid of your ass and fire you so you don't have to deal with what's about to happen, or so you can quit and you don't have to deal with what's about to happen. But unfortunately, the husband talking about fucking saving the maid's ass because he knew that supposedly the wife had mental health issues. That wasn't even the case. She was traumatized as fuck though. Let's be clear. She was traumatized as fuck, but she wasn't really dealing with no mental health issues. So it's like, with the ending, when we really found out why, go see it. Best movie I've seen thus far this year. You're still open. I'm waiting to see what's about to happen. I'm waiting for Jelly from Philly, her album. Ooh, that's about to be good. I'm waiting for Ari Lennox. That's about to be good. I'm waiting for whoever else is about to drop this year. I'm waiting to see season 4. I can't wait to see Tony, Boyz II Men, and New Edition. You were the man enough for me. Hey, back then, husband, girlfriend, but you married him. But let's get back to friendships, right? So when she gave me that question, I asked her question for me, it's like, like this really is a good question. Like it's given, we need to deep dive into friendships. Let's get into what really makes a friendship. What makes a friendship, and then what makes a friendship last. For me, the qualities I look for in a friend is someone who's gonna be 1,000% honest with me. Whether I like it, whether I love it, whether I love the delivery, as long as I know it's coming from a good place, don't matter. I respect loyalty, I respect truth, I respect genuineness, like genuine love, and genuine passion about something. Be passionate about anything. You love your dog, you gotta be cool. You love people, gotta be cool. Whatever that passion is, that fire and desire for you, I'm gonna continue to wait in for me. Cause I know that you love that. Like that is your gig. So it's like, you have to see it. Friendships is super, 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 super important. If someone tells you that they don't have a friend, or you notice that they're loners, check in on them. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because they usually, and I'm part of the they usually part, they usually end up having possible suicidal ideations. They feel neglected, they feel like they're by themselves. And for me, I've been in predicaments, especially like throughout my childhood, throughout my 20s, where it's like I gain friends, I lose friends, I'm literally by myself. I'm literally making or putting people or putting my friendships in a position to be like my family, because at that particular moment, me and my family was not where it needed to be. And like all of these things, so I've definitely felt the alone part, I definitely felt the I'm not worthy of friendship part, why people keep on leaving, why this not working, why that's not working, and all of these unanswered questions. And the unanswered questions, child, those be the worst freaking moments. Because you really be on some, but I want to know. But that's just like relationships. Unfortunately, if you have so many conversations about the same thing, they don't necessarily owe you an explanation of why they bounced. It would be great to have those conversations or really have them where you're understanding what they're saying and they're understanding what you're saying. Y'all come to an agreement to disagree, or y'all really come to an agreement or a compromise. Friendship is all about compromising. Because there's going to be certain things that you're not going to like, that you're not going to tolerate. So that's when, in terms of friendship, it becomes boundaries. Like those are the hard conversations that you have. Like you'll have friendship longer than you have a whole nigga that you've been dating. 1,000%. So you never want to lose those friendships that really stick like fucking grits to your fucking body. You don't want to lose those type of friendships because they're hard to come by. They're like slim to none to come by. Like so when I be hearing friends or the people in my life, and as long as I've known them, like 20 something years, 30 something years, Like knowing someone damn near longer than half my life. Like you see me literally grow from a boy to a man. And vice versa. Like I literally see you grow from a boy to a man. And the beautifulness within that. Like when I say that shit is so beautiful, to really see someone grow up and see someone mature and see someone's wins and be able to support them and cheer them on and be their cheerleader throughout those wins and then hold them and pat them on the back and really get in their ass if I need to really show, to really have them be the best them, to be the best representation of them. Yeah, but that's what friendship is. Really watching and seeing people grow and mature and being part of that story, being part of that chapter. Watching the kids grow up, if they have kids, and just watching them really stand on their stand. Really being that independent person that I knew they can be. Really falling in love with themselves into a fact where it's like, nah, I'm not even gonna let that person play with me. I'm not gonna allow myself to continuously be in a predicament where I'm not happy. I'm not gonna do that no more. And it's simple, small little things that be so intricate, but it makes you smile inside. It's like, my friends is so flippin' dope. I love the friends I've had. I love the friendships I've built. I love the work I put into these friendships. Because just like anything, friendships is a job. You punch in, but you never punch out until that dissolved. But when you punch out, why did you punch out? Did you take accountability of the friendship and of the demise of the friendship? Did you take accountability of the lack of understanding or whatever that scenario was for you? Sometimes you have to take accountability. Sometimes you have to be the bigger adult and be like, you know what? I fucked up. And then let them know. You know what? I fucked up. I was tripping. You know what? You're right. I value and I understand why you feel the way you do now. I get it. And I apologize. And that's all you can do. If the person don't accept your apology or not ready to accept your apology, you gotta take that to the chin. Because you're the one that fumbled that package. And when you fumble a package, I'm sorry, it is what it is. It's up. If it's up, it's stuck. And if it's not up, it's not stuck. But I like my friendships to be stuck. That's just me personally. I love my friendships to be stuck. So if you have to continue to build on it, work on it, have those conversations, be in each other's faces, continue to learn each other, continue to support each other. Support in friendships is one of the best and essential keys. You have to support your friends. Whatever they're doing, support them. Whatever they're into, support. Whatever you may not understand, ask for clarification. Ask for understanding so then you can come to a position or a point in your life so then you'll be able to fully give your all within that support, whatever that looks like for that person. And certain friends need certain things or certain words to them or certain support aspects. So you have to know your friends, you have to learn them. And that's all about, while you're learning yourself, you're learning your friends, you're learning your friendships. Because certain friendships are going to go through seasons, certain friendships are going to go through trials and tribulations. Some friendships, it's going to be a point where it's going to be so fucking hard to even breathe in a way. But you'll realize, ultimately, this is what I need. This is what I want and this is what I need. This is essential for me at this moment. Right now, in this gig, I need this. You don't need this, I need this. And once you already know what it is, you're gonna do the work, you're gonna do whatever you need to do to make it work. Because the villages are important, friendships are super important. And maintaining those friendships and putting love back into the friendships and watering the plants of the friendship and making sure the friendship does not become stale You know, still. And friendships evolve. Sometimes, when y'all was in your 20s, all y'all did was party, be in a club. But now you're in your 30s, y'all not necessarily doing that, so your friendship might have changed. But one person may still be the party animal. One person may still want to be outside. One person still may want to be on that dance floor, getting their life, but you're not in that chapter of your life no more. So your friendship is going to alter. It's not going to alter a lot, depending on what the basis of your friendship is about. Because it's all about a solid foundation in anything. If your foundation is not solid, the easiest things can break it. The easiest things can break it. So make sure, guys, if I can't leave you with anything else, leave you with building a solid foundation within your friendships, within the places that you're trying to become friends with, within the people in your life that you hold near and dear to your heart. Build that foundation so nothing can break it. This is Kimi, and I was back with my tea of the day. Kimi's tea of the day with a little bit of skin. Laters.